I went to Australia with him. I got my hand. I had this hand crushed in a forklift.
Oh, wow.
So I was when I was working longshore. I was a longshoreman by then, and I had retired. So it was in the early '90s, '93, '94. I'm not sure which tour. And the guy was cheap. The promoter was cheap. At first, they tried to put us in. Tried to match us up to room partners, for 2 room partners. They put Jake in them. Jake smoked cigarettes and I snored. So and a match made in heaven. That was the first deal where the guys were coming out with gimmicks. They're coming up with the Polaroid, and he brought a couple of Polaroids with him to Australia. He was making $800,000 a night. I mean, they would line up, and they'd come in. He'd take a guy, a referee or somebody, and he'd give him a couple of $100 or something. They'd stand there, and they'd line up one by one and take their picture with Jake for X amount of dollars, and he made a bundle of money. After the first night, Jake said, "The hell with this! Give me my own room." So it worked out good for us. Yeah. He was making a bunch of money, and they're paying for part of his room.
I take it on the second day, you got a Polaroid as well and started doing the same thing.
No. That was his gimmick. I wasn't gonna. I think a couple other guys, I think, got with it, but I didn't want to crash his line.
So obviously, Jake in recent years really turned his life around. Do you ever see him much, or did you ever see him much when you were travelling over on the convention circuit? And was he looking healthy? When was the last time you saw him?
Last time I saw him was I saw him once after that, because we went to Australia. We had our last night in Sydney. So me, Jake, Junkyard, and Jim Neidhart. We're going out downtown Sydney. So I was looking for a piece of pizza at King's Cross in Sydney. So I was looking for a piece of pizza for us to come in. And they're in a bar. So I walk in. There's Neidhart. He hands me a triple vodka on the rocks with the soda. As I'm walking, I see that, and they're all looking around, and they're trying to score, trying to get some blow for the. I grabbed that, I went in one door, and I went right out the other door. And, I pretty much passed on from. I left that devil behind me a couple of years ago. I took the vodka with me, and it came in handy. But that was the end of my night bar hopping with those 3.
When you started with Jake, JYD, Jim Neidhart, and then you started with pizza, I was thinking, what? This doesn't tally up at all. And then the vodka comes straight in afterwards.
Yeah, no, I walked in and one move is thank you, goodbye, have a good night, everybody, enjoy. And they didn't turn up again till the next morning around noon.